So I didn't see a DIY for installing seat jackers on these new Rangers, but basically I just moved the seat all the way forward, loosened up the 2 bolts in the back, and the only thing that's really different with this truck that I've seen from others is your main front seat bolts are hiding underneath that plastic trim. So I have my little trim tool. I'll just pop those off. Once you have those off, you can see the main bolts holding the seat to the floor. So I'll go ahead and pull those bolts out all the way, put the seat jackers underneath the base, and then put in the new longer bolts with washers. Pretty simple. All right, put back together, buttoned up, tightened up. Can't really tell much of a difference other than this piece of trim is not touching the carpet anymore, but the floor mat still fits okay. And I now have quite a bit more angle to take the pressure off of my lower back when I'm sitting. It distributes the weight into my legs more. So I do this to pretty much all my vehicles because I have a pretty messed up back. Just got the windows tinted. I went with 33% on the sides and back and 70% on the windshield. Kept it legal, and now I'm about to install LED turn signal bulbs and reverse bulbs. Looks like it's pretty easy, so it shouldn't take but a minute. Well, I feel dumb. It's a completely sealed LED unit. Can't change these out because they're already LED apparently. Oh well, good thing Amazon has a good return policy. I picked up this dash cam on Prime Day. It was normally $200, half off, got it for $100. And then was trying to find the best way to mount it up here. And I found a 5-pin adapter. It's a Ford adapter. I'll put the part in the description. And the pins lined up, but let's see if I can show this. The little guide doesn't line up right. So this one has it in left, center, and right, but then the factory clip, it's hard to focus with my cell phone, but you can see it's not lined up in the center. So basically what I did was I cut a groove in the female adapter right there to allow that offset pin to go through. And then on the other male piece of the adapter, I just took the Dremel and basically erased the middle pin, so it still has the 2 on the sides. And I think this is gonna work. So if it works, then like I said, I'll post the link for this adapter and dash cam if you're interested, but hopefully it'll be a nice install. So that worked. You can see I have the black one that I modified the male into the vehicle's female, and then right here we have where I cut that piece out and it let that piece go through. So it's clipped into place on both. And then now I have my USB, so hook that up. The adapter came with these little short USB cables, and it came with the 3 main types. So this one just happened to be USB-C, but it came with it. So let's put it up there and put it back together, see how it goes. That's where the factory USB connection is on the Raptors outside of the US. So I just took a step bit and clearanced that hole until it was big enough to pull that USB through. So I'm gonna get that put back together and we'll see what it looks like. Turns out where the factory one goes, there's this perfect groove that's the shape of the USB. So I'm actually, it's so hard to do this while holding my phone, but I'm actually gonna take the USB part of the adapter and tuck it right into that notch. And it basically looks like it belongs in there. And then my cable will come out right at the factory location. So pretty cool. Just take some fiddling with it, that's for sure. I'll clip back in, and like I said, you can see where the USB just kind of comes right out at the original spot, and it's just long enough. Sadly, my dash cam plugs in on the far side like that, but should work. I have enough cable there. Nice factory looking install, minus my scratch on the plastic, but nobody's gonna notice that. All right, it's installed and it works. I'm not too keen on this placement, but that's okay. At least now I know that it's working properly, and I'll figure out how to mount it better. But yeah, it's doable from the mirror, because I was looking on the forums and looking on the Facebook groups, and I wasn't finding a lot of information. So hopefully this video will help somebody. See you next time.